Oh yeah. Let's go. Podcast flow. You already know. Sneakers in the NBA, the NFL for sure. Me and Langston got it locked. Got the podcast. Now we coming on through. We boxing out. We everlast. A day in our kicks. A day in our kicks. A day in our kicks. You don't have to listen to it. A day in our kicks. A day in our kicks. A day in our kicks. You don't have to listen to it. Sneakers on lock. NBA on lock, got that NFL on lock. We got that music on lock. We never ever gonna stop. He up in the NBA. I be reporting, I do what I say. Everybody know how we get it, eh? Hold up, killing the flow, getting the flow, getting the money. You already know. We gonna be coming on through for the city. We trying to do our thing, you just like Diddy.
All right, we back, man. Episode number 2.
Episode 2. Let's get it.
Episode 2. Big things going, man. Got a lot of good feedback for episode 1, man. So, man, I'm truly blessed and honored to be doing it with you, man. We definitely got to continue to get these numbers up, man. You know what I'm saying? And continue to get the people what they want, man.
Yeah. No, I'm glad to hear everybody is tuned in, and I'm just excited to continue to make these episodes come in faster and faster. Make sure we continue to give you a lot of heat.
That's what it's all about, man. At the end of the day, we just gotta continue to be who we are, you know what I'm saying, and be original, right. and it's just gonna go up from there. So, but yeah, man, what you do all day, man? I ain't hear from you all day, man. So, what was you up to today?
Yeah, so we literally just practiced right before the day before the game. So normal routine. Get up pretty early, get to the gym around 9-ish, and then get some shots up before practice. And then just lock in, literally go over. We got Philly tomorrow, so lock in on their scout. Go over what they pretty much going to do tomorrow, and then go over our defensive assignments. And then got a little massage after that. So, I mean, and then hang out with the family a little bit too. So it was a good day. It was a good day just relaxing, but at the same time, you know, locking in, getting ready for tomorrow, getting ready for the game against the Sixers tomorrow. What about you? What you had going on?
For me, man, I just say it was kind of one of those relaxation days for me where it was just wanted to clean laundry. I did go over some notes and stuff like that from last night's game that we played with against Sacramento. Just trying to figure out, where the Thunder, where they were lacking on defense and on offense, and they missed a lot of easy bunnies, some wide open jumpers, and that was something that I was looking at that kind of like caught me off guard, because usually, with Schroeder or with PG, you get some wide open looks that Russ was giving them. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna knock that down. So I was just going over that, and then working on a couple of articles that I got coming out this week, and was prepping for the show, man. So you already know, man.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be undefeated so far?
So far, it's good. It's good. It's really up from here for us as a team. Coach Casey's really been positive in the locker room, and to really look at it from an outside standpoint, we still got a lot of room to grow. A lot of stuff we got to get better on. Our finishing got to go up. Right now, we're probably like close to last right now in the league with finishing wise. So we got to continue to work on that in practice, and then. BG's been playing really well, so he carried us in the Chicago game. Yeah. Andre got a little foul trouble the other night, but we're excited. I mean, Coach Casey really is a positive coach, and he's been really just harping on us, just getting better each and every day, and just owning each day. That's what my mindset's been this whole year: own the day, own your life. So take one day at a time, and been focusing on that. And so that's what we're doing as a group, and we're gonna continue to do that.
That's what's up, man. I got one more individual goal for you for this season. You ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
All right, this is what I want you to do. I want you to make sure next year Charles Barkley knows what team you play for.
Man. Somebody sent me that, man. I know he didn't know most of the guys that was on it already. But at the same time, I'm like, all right, man, I gotta put in some work, man. I gotta make sure Charles Barkley knows at least a little bit about your boy, you know?
Yeah, for real, for real. I said, man, he gonna do my boy like that.
Right. I'm like, this is the first episode, and you're gonna do me like that? Okay. All right. I mean, I gotta put some work in. I gotta go back out there and continue to grind, you know?
There it is. I just wanted to make sure, you know what I'm saying? That's your goal. Make sure next year he know who you play for.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna make sure with that, man. But with all that being said, man.
You know what time it is. It's time for the starting five. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right, man. So I know you had a couple of topics for me this week, man. What you want to start off with, man?
So I'm gonna go. My first topic is I mean, what came to the court? I mean, we got to go with the NBA kicks on court.
Man,
see what you thought. I mean, we could do the top three and then an honorable mention just to see what you were feeling this week. And it's the first week of the NBA being back. So let me know what you thinking. What you got on your mind?
man. Besides your PEs, you know what I'm saying, which I'm pretty sure you about to get into because you got some stuff. You got some stuff up your sleeves. I know you do, and I seen a little preview. So
yeah.
We're gonna get into that. But besides the P's that you've been putting on the court, I'm definitely my top three. I'm gonna go. I ain't gonna give it an order or nothing. Or should I give it an order?
No, don't give it an order. Just go top three and then go to honorable mention. So
all right, top three for me: Jordan Clarkson with the Grinch Kobe 6.
Okay.
You got to go with my man PJ Tucker with the Paris 5s.
Yep.
Then you got to go with the coloring book PG2 from Jason Tatum. And and then for my honorable mention, which would probably be number one in my opinion, which was a huge sleeper, was Trey Lyles with the Barcelona Kobe 6. Man, that's one of my holy grails right there, man.
Yeah, that was a good. That's a good three right there. What's the honorable mention though? What's the honorable mention? Who snuck in there?
I thought I gave you. Yeah, that was the honorable mention. I gave you 4.
Oh, you gave me an honorable mention. Okay,
I gave you 4, but I'm gonna give you 5 now. How about that? I'm gonna give you a 5th one. Right. I'm gonna go with PJ Tucker again with them blackout, Kobe 1s, man.
Yeah.
But he had the autograph joints from Kobe.
He did at the autograph joint.
That was crazy.
That's crazy.
That's something you never see. So that definitely caught my eye because they come out tomorrow. So that was dope.
Yeah. And then that's the pack that you just got from Nike, right?
Man, yeah, man, that was a blessing, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They bless you with them.
Crazy friends and families pack that Nike. Shout out to Nike. They sent that pack over. Got Kobe's book in there, and it got the blackout Kobe 1s in there. So huge shout out to them, man. It was like a big wooden purple box, and has Mamba Mentality on it. And then as soon as you open it got like a shelf with the book on it. And you lift the shelf up, and then the shoes are right there. So definitely blessed to be a part of that, and definitely gonna cherish that package, man. I'm probably not gonna wear them because I think the package is just that dope.
Yeah. That's a blessing right there. That's a blessing.
Yeah, man. So hit me with your 3 and your honorable mention. What's up?
Okay. So I'm gonna save mine for last. I'm not gonna go in order and like that, but I gotta talk about mine. I'm gonna probably go number 1 for me will probably be the LeBron 2s that PJ Tucker wore. The leopard prints that what's my man name? He customized them for him. He really did a good job with them, so I like them.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna throwback with this one. Kyle Kuzma, he brought back the Kobe. Was it the Kobe 5s?
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah. So he brought them back, and then number 3. Man, I saw it's a different one, but KD, man, he bought like 2 different like packs out. It was crazy. He had 2 different shoes on. Yeah. So I respect the mismatch on. So I respect that. He had like the one from the Seattle Storm, Breonna Stewart, her shoe, and then his own shoe. So that was dope. And gotta leave mine best for last.
Go ahead, man.
Being able to customize my kick, the Q4. The first game I bought out the LGs, so that was dope to bring those out.
That was definitely dope.
Something different. My man Andrew Customs, he really did his thing with those. And then the second game I bought out the Rocket Powers. So I'm a big cartoon fan, and as a kid, if you're a '90s kid, you know all about Rocket Power, and I had to bring those out. My man Andrew, he hooked them up. So hey man, stay tuned all season long. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of different things coming out each game. So trying to change the game, trying to change the culture. You know how I go.
Yes sir. I know you got those breast cancer awareness joints that he's been posting. Talk about those for a little bit.
Yeah. So now I'm a big promoter of breast cancer awareness, and I know I think we got couple more games in October to rock the breast cancer, like really give awareness to it.
Definitely.
So I got two shoes that I'm definitely rocking in the next coming games. Try to bring awareness to that. Number one, number two. He really did his thing. I told him, I said I was trying to think of different characters that were, I guess you say, pink in a sense, and he went with the Fairly Odd Parents for one of them, and then the second one was like a Courage the Cowardly Dog one.
Nice. That's what's up. Man.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited to rock them and really bring more awareness to breast cancer. So it's good.
Got you. Definitely, that's a great cause, and I appreciate what you're doing too, man. Because there's a lot of people that are going through heartache with their families through that process, and just to show that love on the court and off the court. Definitely is amazing.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And look, I give you some love too. You rocked the Nerf KDs the other day, so I mean, you rock a little heat out there. Okay, I see you.
That was actually matter of fact, that was a PG1 Nerf.
Yeah.
Saying so that was a custom my man True Blue Customs did. So I gotta bring a little something to the court. You know what I'm saying? I got something in the stash for the Thursday game, though. My Celtics versus my Thunder, So I got something.
Okay, I'll be looking out. Then.
Yeah. I might even make our kicks on court next. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I got something in the stash that one of my boys Jeffrey hooked up for me. So we gonna make sure we make some noise with those.
Yeah.
But, So this week, man. In the sneaker world, man, we got some releases coming up. Just want to get your thoughts on a couple of the releases that are dropping. Obviously, tomorrow we got the Nike Zoom Kobe 1 Protro, the Purple Rain they call them. I call them the Blackout. Just talk about that. Obviously I got the pack and everything, and I just explained what they mean to me. But just talk about what you think about that shoe and if you was willing to cop them.
Yeah, no, I mean, if I had the opportunity to cop them and really get like the family and friends pack, I really would have been really like looking out for them. But I'm not privileged to get that inside access. So
hey, man, I'm not privileged to the Q4s yet, man. So we even.
Yeah. So just seeing that pack, just seeing what Nike did for Kobe. That's truly an honor, and it's dope what they kind of like commemorative of all the different like history that he didn't pretty much brought to his shoe and to the Lakers. So yeah, that was dope what he did. And then I think it's pretty cool. I mean they have different packs that have been dropping. I mean I remember when the Prelude pack came out, and then you had the Fade to Black that came out. So now they got this. So they're keeping Kobe relevant. That's for sure in the sneaker world. And I'm just excited to see what they're going to continue to do. Definitely.
And then on October 26th, me and you are going to be excited about this one. Nike Air Foamposite 1, the Habanero Red. I'm feeling those joints. I don't know if you feeling them. I love that red. It's just a super bright red. Reminds me of like a ghost pepper. You know what I'm saying? Like that inner chili or whatever mango vibe. It got one of those vibes to it for me. And I'm a huge Foamposite guy, being from the East Coast. So, I remember when I went to D.C. for the first time and I saw all the Foamposite. That's the Foamposite capital. So going there, I kind of fell in love with the foam posits. I've been a huge foam posit collector. I know you got a lot of foam posits as well. Just give me your thoughts on those habanero joints.
No, I think Nike always coming out with the different flavors, different times of the month, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna continue to do with the foam posits. I mean, over time they've changed up like the different, like where the Nike check was, and then they changed the patent leather on it. So I'm a big fan of foam posits, and this colorway is dope. It's something that I think the kids right now, they all love to see, like the crazy colors and the more like real flashy colors. So it's gonna be a hot commodity. I think a lot of people gonna grab this. It's always for what, $250 always. So
around there,
the kids maybe. Yeah. So kids gonna be on it. I think they're gonna be really on it.
Yeah. Were you a fan of that phase that the foam posit had when they would just drop in like random colorways? And I remember they had the Comet foam posit and all these other kind of foam posits just coming out of the woodwork. Were you a fan of that phase that the foam posit had? And
it kind of was tough for me because they were dropping too frequently.
Yeah, and I didn't like that because usually foam posits, like, you get one every 3 months or maybe one every 5 months or something. So
yeah, they got to space it out. They always got to space it out. And like right now, I feel like this is the first one coming out in like about 3 or 4 weeks or 3 or 4 months. I mean, I haven't heard of foam posit.
I don't remember the last foam posit that came out.
Yeah.
So that's how they need to do it. You need to space it out where it's like a foam posit every 5 months. I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? But when you cluttering them and you dropping like 3 in 1 month, it's like, hold up.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
Especially if they're not dropping OG colorways. I'm not feeling that.
Yeah, they're not gonna have them flying off the shelves like they should be.
I remember there was a point where I was walking in the malls and foam posits just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a good feeling. You want them things off the shelf. So I totally agree with you on that one, though. Next we got October 27th. We got the Nike LeBron 16 to 2020 Vision, that gray and multicolored. Talk to me about that. I'm high on it. I've held the shoe in my hand when I went to Nike in Portland. Amazing shoe. I think they put a lot into it. And you never see that gray with a multi. It's usually a black and a multi-color or a white and a multicolor. So to see a gray multicolor shoe, I'm kind of like all in. I don't know about you though. Talk to me about what you think about that.
No, I think it's a dope colorway because it's similar to like what the LeBron 16s that they dropped a few weeks ago. And I mean, hearing LeBron talk about his shoe, saying it's probably the best shoe he's had in a while, and it's comfortable, and for him to be out there rocking it, sometimes LeBron rocks different shoes than like there's accessibility for the fans, and just seeing him out there rocking these different colors and different flavors for the fans, and the fans can go out there and purchase them or try to go on the sneakers app and get them. It's pretty cool to see that
definitely.
He's doing that and really like being a part of the community of the sneaker world. So I'm excited to see these drop and see the hype behind them. I think it's gonna be a lot of hype behind them, especially with him being out there in LA. That drives the market price way up. So hopefully they're not hitting you over the top of the head, but it should be good to see. It should be good to see.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna try my best to make it happen to get those. And see if I can snag a pair. Next up, we got the Adidas Yeezy Wave Runner 700. What is it? I don't know how to say it. Move Eye.
Yeah, I
don't know how to say it, but they look like they look like a dark gray, or like a chocolate or whatever like that, depending on what angle you're looking at them. But just talk to me about those if you've seen them, and what your initial thoughts are.
Yeah, no, I've seen them, a few pictures of them. I haven't seen them on anybody's feet yet. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, me either. So
guys get them early, but I'm gonna be excited to just see like what's it gonna look like on feet. I mean, it's a dope shoe. I mean, I've seen a couple people with the grays and just the regular colors. And, so it's gonna be exciting to see like what Kanye is gonna continue to drop. He's been dropping different colorways and different different styles of shoes, and you had the one that about the NBA, like the NBA bandit or something like that, because
the Yeezy
the flash
shoe.
shoes. To see these come out, I mean, like I said, once I see them on feet, it might drive my interest a little more, but right now my interest is way down.
Got you. Are you one of those that's like, oh, I'm not rocking with Yeezy because of his political side and not supporting them, or you still going hard with the Yeezys either way?
No, I won't say that his political gains or nothing like that. I don't want to say I'm not rocking with him because of that. I'm just, if a shoe's hot, it's gonna be hot. You know what I mean? I'm not going.
Nah, I got you.
Go behind nobody's background because that's their own. You know what I mean? I just like my own personal beliefs. Hey, I'm gonna stick with that. If somebody don't rock with me because of that, hey, so be it. You know.
Same. Yeah. My thing is, I'm with you. If the shoe's hot, it's hot. Right. But there's a lot of people, how people were burning the Nikes and doing different things because of Kaepernick and everything like that. Vice versa, people, feel some type of way with Adidas and Yeezy and everything like that. So I just wanted to get your input on that. I love the shoe. I like the Wave Runner. I like the gray pair. And I definitely been a fan of the 350s. And I love the 750s too. I wish they came back out with those. Yeah. But, those are definitely one of the shoes that I definitely fell in love with from his line. Obviously, I wanted him to stay with Nike, though. I mean, I like the Nike Yeezys way better.
The Nike Yeezys so comfortable. I mean, that's the best. Like the Red October is probably my most hot looked after shoe and like my most favorite shoe that came out. I mean, I remember they were saying it when it was going to drop. I remember that day. I was like, all right, I'm gonna be right by my phone. Man, I literally took a nap, woke up, they were gone. I was sick. I was so sick.
Man, I'm going to tell you this. The crazy thing about that release, I was in the grocery store with my mom, and I saw the notification come up on Twitter. I thought somebody was, like, playing around. I was like, man, I'm going to just open it. I was like, oh, it really is it. So then I ended up getting them. I got them for retail.
Dang.
I ended up getting mine for retail. Yep.
Yeah, and you still got them or you sold them?
No, I still got them at the crib in Boston.
Okay.
The crazy thing is, I got them for retail. I was just in the grocery store with my mom on my phone, and the notification popped up on Twitter, and I went for it, and I ended up getting it. A lot of people thought that link, that Twitter link was fake at first, and then people that climbed on it, they got it. So that was one of my surprise pickups that I actually got on Nike, Nike.com. I got that. What's another one that I got? The Ferrari 14s. I got those when they sold out right away on Nike.com.
Okay.
And what's another one that was like a real gem that I got on there? I'll probably say the Dornbacher 8s.
Yeah.
Probably the top three.
Yeah. That's look. You won more than I have because man, I've never won really. I mean, I won a couple, but not like that.
Yeah, so I get lucky every now and then. Those are probably my top three. Oh, matter of fact, I got lucky with the Jordan 12 wings. I got those.
See,
I ended up getting those. But I got those, and
you got connection higher places. That's
nah. I did it on the sneakers app, man. And
you just need a robot or something like that. So you
nah. I used on the sneakers app. You know what? I'm gonna screenshot my cart because they still in there.
Okay, all right. Look, I need to see that.
Yeah, because I still got it. I still got it in my cart. So, but I ended up sending those back home too. So I got a lot of stuff back in Boston, man. So I'm debating still if I should bring all my heat out to Oklahoma City or leave it in Boston. And I just need to find out what my final destination is going to be for the next 10 years, and I'll make that decision.
Yeah. No, I need to come to that collection in Boston and see what's going on.
Oh yeah.
A lot of heat now. Sound like a lot of heat.
Yeah, we're gonna make it happen, man.
Yeah.
So I was gonna talk to you about, speaking of Adidas, since we was talking about the Yeezy, Adidas got the Dragon Ball Z collab going. Talk to me about that. That's coming out Saturday as well. What do you think about that? Have you seen any of them? And what's your favorite Dragon Ball Z character if you have one?
So I haven't seen the collection that's coming out with the Dragon Ball Z, but I've actually been really thinking about it because it's crazy that they're bringing out the collab coming out with Dragon Ball Z, because we were talking about that today in the locker room.
For real?
Yeah, because we were what were we talking about? We were talking about So you know how like when Goku and them would do like it's not like the hyperbaric chamber, but they would go in like the chamber, like be in there for like a day or like a couple of weeks, and then like they'll come out and then they'd be like go Super Saiyan and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we were talking about like, man, you need to come out with a customized pair like that. That'd be dope for Dragon Ball Z. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. So to hear them doing this, that's great to hear. I can't wait to see them.
Yeah, they got a couple of pairs. They got like it's like, they got the Adidas. Remember the Adidas Pro Fair?
Yeah.
They made one for Cell and that, and then they got a Adidas D-Rupt. And it's the son of Gohan. So those are the ones that are coming out first. They do have one with Goku, and then they have another one coming out with what's his name? Dang it.
Who is that?
I forget the character's name.
Young Cheetah?
It could be. I forget his name off the top, but they got a couple coming out. But these two are the first ones coming out this Saturday. So I just wanted to get your input on those. I do like how the Pro Fairs look.
Yeah.
It's something that if it was sitting there and I'm like, all right, I might as well, I'm gonna do it. But if not, then I just kind of hold off on it. But the next one I'm gonna talk about, we already got a sneak peek when Blake came out this way, the Air Jordan 11 Platinum 10. Talk to me about your thoughts on those. Is that a must cop for you? And what are you expecting to see with that?
Yeah, no, I think that's a must cop. I mean, most of the 11s I have in my collection already, and and just seeing him, I actually, like you said, when he came out to the game, he had him on already. So
yeah, he had him on. So that was my first time seeing it. I was sold on after I saw Blake with him on.
Yeah. So I mean, just like the different, like it's crazy to see, like the Jordan athletes, they get their shoes early access. He's worn those. He wore the all red 12s. 2 days ago?
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he's been rocking a whole bunch of heat lately, just trying to rub it in my face. I'm a sneakerhead, and then I've been on him about the Oklahoma 11. So
yeah.
So hopefully he hooked me over with a pair of them, and then we'll be good at that point,
Yeah. I mean, we both wear the same size, so if you so happen to have a toe cap malfunction or something, you send it my way. I'll take care of them for you.
No, I'll make sure I hook you up though.
Yeah, definitely. All right, now what you got for me? What's the next topic you got for me?
All right, the next topic. This is a big topic right now. I really wanted to talk about it and wanted to hear your opinion. So you got a few different things. So they had the $125,000 for the select players that come to the D League.
Mm-hmm.
Are they trying to stop LeVar? Are they trying to like rub it in his face, saying, "Hey, the BBB league is not where it's going to be at," or are they trying to say, "Hey, look, we want to get like the different guys to come to the NBA early instead of going to college and try to like X out the college basketball?" And then they had a kid. I think that was either early this week or so. He decided to sign with a shoe company. He signed with New Balance.
Yeah,
New Balance. Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, it's worth $15 million, but I mean, he got $1 million guaranteed. Now, give me your opinion. Like, what you think? Like, is this like a good like way the league is going, trying to get these kids early, or do you think the kids need to go to college and say, hey, let me get my 1 year in and then go to the pros?
I think it's so tough because it's really tough because you got those players that are really going to make the NBA, and then you have those players that won't make the NBA. So I think overall, the NBA is trying to undercut what LeVar's doing because they're like, all right, he's on to something.
Right.
That we need to address right away, and we need to cut the middleman out. So they're trying to cut that BBB out, and I feel like it's very strategic because the NBA, they don't want anybody undercutting their money and what they could be making.
Yeah,
so I think that's definitely strategic, on their part, and I know they're trying to, cut the Big Baller Brand League out. Definitely, that's what it looks like from the outside looking in. But back to what I was saying, like certain players are going to be good college players, and those are the players that are going to stay 4 years because they get excited with the March Madness and everything like that. Now, if you're a player that's coming out of high school, that's highly recommended, as far as, D1s like Duke and all that or whatever like that, and you can make a little bit of money, they're going to start contemplating because, they're going to be like, okay, March Madness or that 125,000 to already get looked at by NBA scouts. You know what I'm saying? So,
but it's tough though to really think about it because, all right, if a kid was to say, all right, if I come out and go right to the NBA, I'm making 125, I'm going to the G League, and it's not the same like accessibility. Like you think about you riding buses to the game because I was in the D League when before it was the G League. Yeah, you're riding buses to the game. You're taking flights early in the morning, trying to get to the gym to play that same day. Yeah. And then you got to think about you're not getting the same treatment that you would be getting if you were in college. Like you're the big man on campus, this and that.
I feel you on that one, but you got to look at it like this though. If your family's in a situation where you know what I'm saying, where you can't wait that year, or you can't. What happened? People are gonna start wondering the what if. What if I get hurt in college? This money's guaranteed. I can get some money now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's gonna come down to. If they can sacrifice, I think it's a mindset type of thing. If you can sacrifice in order to be where you want to be in life, you're gonna go take the college route. But at the same time, you gotta just like your body's your investment, bro. So you gotta invest in your body at the same time. So if you want to continue to play and try to play in the NBA, why not go to G League way where you got a whole bunch of scouts from the NBA that are constantly watching you instead of being in college where you can go off like Michael Porter Jr. and then get hurt and now look at him.
Yeah. No, but he still ended up where he needed to be though.
No, he still ended up where he needed to be, but he dropped down some spots and he still had that injury. Yeah, you're right. As in if he had that injury in the G League, he'll be covered.
Yeah, you're right. But at the same time, though, college, like, all right, if you get hurt in the G League, the team still has to take care of it, but it's not the same like strength and conditioning as the NBA. It's not the same. It's like two different entities. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's a little bit better than the college because you're dealing with pro leagues. You're dealing with pro.
I don't know. It's tough. I mean. It depends on how close the D League team or the G League team is to the NBA team. So, like, all right.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense, yeah.
So like, a team like, all right, for instance, you got Miami Heat, right? Yeah. The Miami Heat team is, their G League team is all the way out in South Dakota, right?
Yeah. I see where you're coming.
Yeah, it's like they can't get to the access him if he gets hurt. Torn ACL, back injury, whatever it could be. Yeah. He gets hurt, and then how does he get all the way down to Miami with that team to like get the best treatment and that's possible,
I got you. But the reason why I brought up Michael Porter Jr. is because he was hurt previously to college. So my thing is if he's hurt previously going into the G League, they're gonna already try to treat him enough already, knowing that he's coming in like that. So then we would have been able to see what could have happened, But my thing is, it's rare to get a player that's already hurt. That's great. That's hurt already going into the G League. So we'll find out this year. We'll find out. But I think that's a smart move by the NBA. To undercut the big baller brand, and it's a smart way to also take a little bit of attention away from the March Madness as well, because now you're bringing those players straight to the G League, and then the NBA gets to see them, and then they'll be eligible for bigger things too, like the 3-point contest, the G League dunk contest, and some of those moments propel people and actually get them the exposure to get to the next level too. Just like what's his name, Derek, I think it was Derek Jones.
Derek Jones, yeah, from Miami.
Exactly. So a player like that, he was in the D League. Dunk contest and this, that, and the third. And people are like, yo, we really want to see him in the dunk contest. And then those opportunities propel you to get to the next level. And now he's putting in some time in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Anything possible. Because I remember last year, he was on the Suns killing.
Yeah, he was. He was doing his thing. He really did this thing. Yeah, no, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting to see. I'm looking forward to seeing what the next step is, and seeing is this going to hurt the NCAA? Like, is this going to diminish college basketball, or is this going to really like help college basketball? So I'm excited to see. But what you got next? What's the next topic you got? What you got for me?
All right, for me, we got the NFL. You know what I'm saying? We got the NFL. Got to go over the NFL Week 8 coming up. Yeah. But before we do that, I gotta rub it in your face. Now, you know, last week your predictions, man, you was above 500, man. But you know,
if I'm above 500, I'm winning then, right? Right? Huh?
You're not winning.
Oh man,
you Saints winning, but you ain't Patriots.
Yeah.
Nah, but you went 7-6 in your picks.
Okay.
Last week, and I went 11-2 in my picks. So
did you go 11-2? What?
I went 11-2 in my picks last week, bro.
Man, we need to check them stats or something like that. I don't know. We need to go back.
We can check the stats. Hey, we can check the stats. You know, after we finish.
I trust you, bro. I understand. I see how it is.
Yeah, but we gotta get into week 8 now. So we gotta start it off right, man. Thursday night, we got the Texans and the Dolphins. Who you rolling with?
Ah, man, this is tough because both of these teams. I mean, they're doing well right now. But I guess I'm gonna go Texans. I'm gonna go Texans because I mean they got a big win yesterday over the Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
Deshaun playing really well right now. He went 139 passing yards yesterday, 1 touchdown, and then especially on this Jaguars defense. I mean, I know they kind of like in like a little like spiraling downwards effect, but right now I think that Texans are on the upward stance right now.
I don't see, and my thing is I don't like going with you now that I know you got the losing side. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what? I gotta go Texans only because the Dolphins, a couple of their wide receivers got banged up. Kenny Stills injured his groin muscle, and I believe the other wide receiver, Parker, I think he was a little banged up, but I think he's gonna be coming back. I feel like that quarterback situation is enough to not even pick them. You know, one week is Brock Osweiler, the next week it's Tannehill. So I'm going with Texans. I feel like they're, you know, I'm gonna piggyback off of you. I think they're on the road to you know, getting the swing of things with the games and everything like that. So I'm going Texans.
Yeah.
So Sunday we got another early game out there in London. We got the Eagles and the Jags. Who are you going with for this one? This should be one of those.
It's a big pick right here because
it's definitely
both these teams are struggling right now.
They both need it.
They both need a win right now.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of those running games where it's just like a 14 to 12 or something, like some type of game like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
who you going with?
Both of them are 3 and 4 right now. I'm gonna go Eagles. I'm gonna go Eagles because Carson Wentz. I mean, he had a heck of a week. I mean, he threw 30 for 37, 310, 2 touchdowns. I mean, if they can get their running game started and the defense really like locked down, I think they'll be fine. I mean, they were up 17-0 in the game. They were up 17-0 and lost it. So if they could just take care of the ball and the defense step up, I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm about to piggyback on you with this one. I'm going Carson. I think Carson Wentz and those guys are getting it going. Their receiver core, I love Alshon Jeffrey. I love Nelson Aguilar. I like what they got going, and I like the switch up of the backs too with Clement and Smallwood. So I think Wentz is getting it going now. He's starting to show those MVP flashes from last year, and I think the Jags are just they're vulnerable right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and the quarterback situation, you know, with Blake Bortles getting benched. I mean, you know, and Fournette's not healthy, so I'm going Eagles on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The 1 o'clock games on Sunday. We got the Jets and the Bears. I'm rocking with the Bears on this one. Anybody that can go toe to toe with Tom Brady, I'm rocking with them. So I'm going Bears on this one. Who you got for this game?
Nah, hey, look, I'm at the piggyback on you. I mean, really, I like this weekend. I thought the Bears was going to take out Tom Brady and them because they was going back and forth. I mean,
yeah, they were.
The Bears, I mean, it literally came down like they caught a Hail Mary
Man, that was crazy.
1 yard line.
That was crazy.
If he would have scored it, that would have been crazy. But
that was Kevin White, man. He need to get in the gym because if he would have bulked up, he would have been in that end zone.
Yeah, he would have been in there. He should have been in there.
He should have been in there.
Yeah. It's all right though. Hey, look, you learn something every day, and I think that he definitely learned something from that game. So it's gonna be good to see them like going forward, like see how they progress. Because I mean, the defense is playing great ball right now.
Definitely. Khalil Mack's a problem, so I'm going Bears for that one.
Yeah.
Buccaneers, and the Bengals. Who you rolling with for this one?
Man. This is a tough pick. Let me hear your pick first, because I don't know. This can go either way.
For me, I'm going with the Bengals on this one. They're at home. I think they got to get Joe Mixon the ball, get him more involved early. I feel like last night he wasn't able to get in the game flow because they were down so much, and I think they got embarrassed, last night by Kansas City. So I think the Bengals are going to try to get Joe Mixon the ball, get involved more, and I think they got to get A.J. Green involved too. You got to, force feed him some more. They gave him a lot of targets. He had over 100 yards receiving last night, but you got to get him some red zone looks. And I feel like with the Bucs, I feel like Jameis Winston, he's a turnover machine right now. You know what I'm saying? He's had interceptions and his, you know him. He's in your division, so he's had the interception problem. So I'm going with the Bengals on this one for a strong game at home. What about you?
I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go with Buccaneers. I know James has been struggling. He threw the ball 52 times. I mean, hey, you gotta expect something out there to risk it all. You know what I mean? He's trying to get his wide receivers involved. I mean, he got Deshaun out there. He got O.J. Howard. He got Evans out there. I mean, he's trying to give him the ball. That's the main objective. Trying to get him the ball. Trying to get him to make plays out there. So yeah. I think if he continue to just chip away, he's gonna finally get his rhythm back, get his flow back, get the team back on his side. I mean, they can get this ball back rolling. But I mean, they got a good win against the Browns. I know the Browns are kind of up and down right now, but I'm gonna go Buccaneers this week. I'm gonna go Buccaneers.
Okay. All right. We got Seahawks at the Lions. Who you rolling with for this one? I'm going Seahawks. I'm gonna let you know off the rip. I believe Baldwin and Russell Wilson are gonna get it going, and I think that Seahawks defense is getting better, and they finally got a running game. With Carson and what's his name? The other dude, I think it's Mike Davis. I want to say.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Mike Davis. Yeah.
That's his name. So yeah, I think with their running game, finally got the running game going. That opens the play action for Russ to look down the field a lot more. I expect them to definitely hit Baldwin up for a touchdown at least and get the ball rolling. I think this is that stretch where they got to get it going because the Rams are so hot. So I'm going Seahawks. Yeah,
no, I'm going Seahawks too. I think Russell's been really playing well, and like you said, the defense is really turning around. They're trying to get everything going. I mean, I know they lost. What's the safety's name that got injured?
Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas. Earl Thomas lost him for the season, but I mean, hey, he's a big presence in the back. But if they can continue to regroup and figure out different schemes to trick these different offenses up, I think they'll be fine. So I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see Russell keep on just taking advantage of his opportunities and make the most of them. So I'm going Seahawks.
Okay. Now we got Broncos at the Chiefs. I already know where you're going, and you know where I'm going on this one. This should be unanimous.
Yeah, it's unanimous. I mean, everybody know who we're gonna pick. We're going with the Chiefs.
Yeah, we're going with Chiefs on this one.
I mean, the Chiefs, man, that's a tough team. Just watching the game last night and just wanting to see Patrick Mahomes do well. I mean, I know you got a topic coming up about just guys that are really playing well right now, and Patrick Mahomes is really playing well, man. He's got to be the MVP as of this far in the season, and he's him, Kareem Hunt, and then you got Tyreek Hill. I mean, all those guys, Sammy Watkins, they all are really tearing up right now, and I hope they keep it going. They're the most exciting team in the NFL right now, other than my Saints. But they're
Yeah. Well, for me, like I said, Chiefs on that one. So next we got Redskins and the Giants. Who you going with this one? On this one, it's at New York.
I'm gonna go Redskins. I know they won a nail biter this past weekend over the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And I'm watching the Giants game right now as we're doing this interview, but it's been tough for the Giants, man. They got Odell and different guys that have been struggling and trying to just figure out a way. I mean, they were talking about him not drinking water and coming up with different schemes to try to help him. So I don't know. He got too much going on right now. He got to get his whole act together and
yeah.
Hope they could figure it out. But I'm gonna go with
you going Redskins?
Going Redskins this week.
I'm gonna go the opposite, man. I'm gonna go with the Giants on this one. I just think that playing in front of that home crowd, I don't think they can go another game the way they did against them Eagles. So I'm a hope that the crowd gets them going and gets them hyped, and I just want them to be able to play a really, really good game in front of their home crowd. I think OBJ just gotta find different ways for him to actually get the ball, whether it be reverses or punt return, kick return. He gotta do it all. So anyway,
get him on the field.
Yeah, just get him on the field. Any way he could touch the ball, you know what I'm saying? I think they should be all in on that. So I'm going Giants on that one. So I'll go the reverse on you.
Okay.
We got the Browns and the Steelers in Pittsburgh. Last time they played, it was a tie.
The tie, yeah.
What we got for this one? Who's gonna win it?
I'm gonna go Steelers. I know they had a bye this week, right?
Yeah, they had a bye.
Yeah, yes. I'm gonna go Steelers. I mean, they're coming off a bye week. I thought that Le'Veon would be back this week. I feel like the whole NFL thought Le'Veon would be back this week, but no show. But I mean, they got a great team. I mean, you got Connor in the backfield. He's really playing well right now. And then Juju, you can't go wrong with Juju, man. He's been really killing it right now with Ben Roethlisberger throwing on the ball. So
yeah,
I'm gonna go with Steelers. I'm gonna go with Steelers with this one.
I'm gonna piggyback off of you. I think the Browns had a couple of weeks where they just they looked flat. And Baker's been exposed. He's been throwing some picks, so and not making good judgment on majority of the plays that he's in there. But my thing is, he's one of those gunslingers. He reminds me of like a young Brett Favre, where he's just gonna sling it. But I think the Steelers their defense is finally getting it going. They're getting to the QB. You know what I'm saying? They got some young pieces, like you said, with Juju. They got James Washington. They got James Conner. They got AB. And then the fact that Ben can just get it to them anytime, and he knows his receivers and knows where they're gonna be. That's one thing about the Steelers. They always have great wide receivers, and they run perfect routes. So the trust on their routes are definitely perfect. So I'm definitely going Steelers on that one. And I would love to see Le'Veon Bell come back. That's one of my favorite running backs, if not my favorite running back. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they do when him and James Conner are back there together. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. So we got Ravens and Panthers. Woo! You want to talk about a dog fight?
That's gonna be a dog fight.
For real. For me, I'm going Panthers on this one. St. Carolina. I know that's one of your rivals.
Yeah.
I'm going Panthers on that one. I think they're gonna get the ball to McCaffrey a little bit more this week, and I think Cam Newton's gonna put on a running display. I don't think he's gonna outbeat them with his arm. I think it's gonna be a lot of broken plays and scrambles where he just gets the Ravens, catches them off guard as far as over blitzing, and I think he's gonna create opportunity for everybody like that. So I'm going Panthers on that one.
I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go Ravens.
Okay.
I know my Saints barely squeaked by with a win.
Yeah, y'all squeaked by.
I'm gonna go Ravens. I mean, they had a heck of a game against the Saints. Joe Flacco, he threw for 279, 2 touchdowns, and then Lamar came out there. He had a rushing touchdown. So
Yeah.
They're real versatile. They're real versatile. I mean, they got their passing game is really thriving right now, and their run game. I mean, they got the quarterbacks just say doing different things. So I'm excited to see this one. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a dogfight all the way to the end, especially with Carolina coming off a huge win in Philly. So I'm gonna go Ravens. I'm gonna go get the upset.
Okay. Well, next one we got Colts at Oakland against the Raiders. Raiders just traded Amari Cooper today.
Man, that was
I don't know about that move. They put Cooper. They traded Cooper, and then they put Marshawn Lynch on the IR. So it looked like I don't know what they trying to do. It looked like some 76ers trust the process tanking over there. But for me, man, I gotta go with the Colts on this one. I feel like with Andrew Luck and T.Y. Hilton, and they got Eric Ebron. Their defense is a little shaky, but I feel like Oakland's offense is shakier. So I'm gonna go with the Colts on this one.
I'm gonna piggyback on you. I'm gonna go with the Colts. So, I mean, they're struggling right now. I mean, they're 2-5, but hey, Andrew Luck coming off a good week, feeling good, and like you said, I don't know why they put Marshawn on IR. I still don't understand that, but and then trading Amari Cooper, that's a big loss for them.
That was a big loss.
I feel like they've kind of like trading everybody away. I mean, they traded away Khalil Mack, now they traded away Amari Cooper. So I don't know what's going on with John Gruden. Hopefully he can help this team get back on track. But I'm going to Colts.
All right, I got you on that one. Then we got the 4:25 games. We got the Packers versus Rams. Who we going with on this one? I'm letting you go first for this one.
Yeah, I'm going Rams. I don't need to say nothing else. I'm going Rams. That's all I'm going. I'm going Rams.
Okay, I'm going Rams on this one too. I just think that offense is just with Todd Gurley, man.
It's tough, man.
He's special, man. It's like every week you feel like when is he going to slow down, and he just continues to run that ball and catch the ball, and he's doing everything they ask of him, and he's making everybody look good on the offensive end. But their defense stepped up this week too, so I'm going with the Rams. I know, Aaron Rodgers is over there, but I just think that it's going to be one of those shootouts that the Rams, make happen. I can see if it was in Green Bay, I would have thought about it, but I'm going Rams.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, Rams are really looking good right now, and then just how they play, man. The coach is like the head coach. He's a young guy. I feel like he just like had the whole team just feeling themselves right now, and they all are like out there just playing free and not worrying about nothing that's gonna happen. So I'm going Rams, like you said. I'm going Rams.
Yeah, I love Sean McVay. The next one in that window is the 49ers versus the Cardinals. I mean, I don't know who could win that one.
Yeah, I don't know. They got a lot of mess going on now. Just Patrick Peterson just asked for a trade.
Yeah.
This is
that's a borderline tie for me.
Who that wants to lose?
That could actually be a tie.
This might be just all right. Let's just skip this one and keep it moving. You know what I mean?
Man, if I gotta pick one, I'm gonna go 49ers only because 49ers got better quarterback play.
Okay.
That's the only reason why I would pick 49ers for that one. But let's skip that one. I'm going 49ers. I'll give you what we're gonna put an asterisk next to that.
Yeah, put an asterisk. Yeah,
either way. I think that's a W for both of us on that one. I wouldn't even tally that one.
Yeah, let's take it like that. We both went with the W.
The next one is your boys. Y'all got y'all Saints at Vikings.
Man, this is the game right here because this is really gonna see if we got the confidence to go back into the skull, man. It's a tough place to play. It's a tough place to play. But we got a good team, man. I really enjoying seeing them go out there competing against the best teams that we played this season. So I'm going with my Saints. I got to go with them.
I know you're going with your Saints.
Yeah, my boy Michael, he's showing out, man.
You know what? For this one, I'm gonna piggyback on you. I'm gonna go Saints as well. I think Drew Brees and that offense is starting to get it going. I love how they got the switch up with Kamara and Ingram. Then you got that defense that finally waking up. You know what I'm saying? So I think you guys will pull it out. I just think that the Vikings, their running game isn't there yet. They had Latavius Murray. He had over 100 yards rushing and the touchdown. I get that. but when you don't have the complement of backs to match what the Saints are doing, because the Saints can line up Kamara as a wide receiver. There's so many things that they could do with him. So I'm going Saints on that. Too many offensive weapons for the Vikings defense that's going to probably be without, what's his name, Xavier Rhodes, and it's still have Everson Griffin. So I'm going Saints on that one. Yep. Monday night, this is the real game right here. We got Patriots and Bills.
Man, that's a real game.
My boy's about to lay the smack down on him.
He said it's a real game. That's crazy.
I'm going Patriots. You already know me.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off you. I'm not gonna change it up. Hey, Patriots is tough, man.
Yeah.
Y'all still might get beat by the Chiefs, but y'all tough though.
Man, we ain't getting beat by the Chiefs. We already beat them.
Hey, that was a fluke.
Man, we gonna find out, man. We gonna find out. But yeah, Patriots, I got the Patriots winning that one, man. So yeah, that's the picks for this week, man. So what's your next topic?
All right, next topic.
Hold on. I forgot to ask you, who would you have as your MVP?
Oh,
right
MVP?
Now in the NFL.
All right, so like I said, Patrick Mahomes will be my MVP, but I can't give it to him just because I feel like everybody knows that, hey, you got to go with Patrick Mahomes. You can't go with anybody else.
Yeah.
So
who's your course?
I'm going to go with my guy. I'm going to go with Drew Brees, man. He's setting these records.
Lord.
I'm going with my guy, Drew Brees, man. Hey, don't hate because it's the hometown. You know what I mean? He doing his thing in New Orleans. Hey, got to give him the love. What about you? Who you going with? I think I know who you going with, but go ahead.
Where you think I'm going? Let me hear that.
Man, knowing you probably gonna go Tom Brady.
I ain't going Tom Brady. Tom Brady.
You gonna go Patrick Mahomes?
It's for me. I think it's gonna come down to Todd Gurley or Patrick Mahomes.
Okay,
and right. I'm going Todd Gurley for that one right there. I just think multiple touchdown games. He's the reason why his team is winning, and that's what a most valuable player is. Somebody that's leading the team to success, but actually leading the team on and off the field. So I'm going Todd Gurley on that one. I like your Drew Brees selection. I thought that was cool. He's my fantasy football QB, so I get it. But I just think Todd Gurley, just the way that he's playing right now is it's at another level. When's the last running back that you really seen putting up multiple touchdowns like he's putting up?
I mean, the last one I could think off the top of the head would be Adrian Peterson. That's the last one I could think of off the top of my head.
Or Priest Holmes or
Jerome Bettis. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people like that though.
Yeah.
So I applaud what he's doing. So either way, you can't be wrong. I mean, I think Drew Brees is having a hell of a season, and Todd Gurley is too. So, but So now we can get to your topic.
Okay. All right. So, my next topic is the biggest thing right now in basketball is talking about the kicks on court.
Yeah.
I'm all about the kicks, but let's talk about like the off brands. I mean, you got the Nikes of the world, you got the Adidas's of the world, you got the Under Armour of the world, but like in your words, what do you think, or who do you think is like the most influential like off-brand that's not like the main major brands like the Li Nings, the Antas, the Q4s, you got Spencer Dinwiddie, he got his own brand. I mean, they got a lot of different brands out there that you got the Peaks that are kind of like they're still rising, but like they're not to the level of where like the major brands are at. Like, what do you think right now is like, hey, this brand right here, they're doing it right. They might be on the right path to like try to catch up with like somebody like that's up there in upper echelon,
I think for me, over the years, just watching, when I was in Boston covering the Celtics, KG and Rondo were Li Ning. You know what I'm saying? So for me, just seeing the growth that they've had over the years and what they've done with the Way of Wade line.
Yeah.
I think he's been the face of what they're doing, and now they're trying to do that with C.J. McCollum and a couple of the other guys. I just think Li Ning has the most potential out of those other brands, and I'm only going to say this because of the fact that they have a big bank account behind them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Their money is long. Like when they're doing these contracts with players, the numbers are they're outrageous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I forgot the deal that KG and D Wade got from them, but I think when it comes to that next, that next step, it just takes for them to get one of those. If they can get one of those young talents that are like really like up and coming, as far as like if they would have did what Puma did this year,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I think they would be they can have the potential to get to that level. You know what I'm saying? So, but they just got a lot of money backed up behind them. I like what Q4 is doing. I like the direction you guys are taking. I think there just has to be more product, and
Right.
with that, I think there's just more. You need more access to it, and the thing is, you need that money behind it as well.
Right.
So, overall, I think the Chinese sneaker companies like Peak and Li Ning, I think they got an upper advantage because they're out there where the factories are. As in a lot of people that are homegrown in America, we got to go out to them, and they already know where the supply and demand is already out there because they're out there. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're right.
So I would give them the upper advantage. It just takes for them to get that one face. If they can get that one face that can, because my thing is, who's gonna be that next one that takes over when D Wade's line's done? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So, and you gotta look at it like that. I like what Q4 is doing. I think the way they have the contract set up for you guys is amazing. I think that's actually, if not the best contract situation I've ever heard. So something that that's something that you can actually be like, you know what? Wow, I'm actually a part of this. This is me, and I think that's why your situation's like honestly the dopest I've ever seen, as far as the NBA player, sneaker wise. So I would definitely go Li Ning if I'm going who's the next one up.
Yeah.
As far as the small ones, I would love for Q4 to get up there. It just takes that big that money truck to roll up. You know what I'm saying? That's
right,
what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? So because my thing is, what would Q4 do if Kevin Durant was like, hey, I want to sign with you guys?
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, they would have to really sell it like, hey, look, we're going over to China and really like trying to bring in like the most money they could to say, hey, we got Kevin Durant or whoever the big name is.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's like you don't want to have one of those situations where you got the player, but then you don't have the product.
Right.
And that's the toughest thing. Because it's like my thing is, it would help Q4 if KD or somebody or a big face of the league was like, hey, let's do this or whatever like that. Like, it's good to have like you, Darren Collison, and Eton Moore. That's really good. But then it's like, what happens if the thing is they're banking on you guys being all-stars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if that does happen, that's a plus for you and them because you're investing in the company.
Right.
But if you get an all-star, somebody that's already an all-star now, to go to Q4, then it's like, whoa, we didn't expect all this traffic, because they're bringing their face value, and they're bringing their brand over to the situation. So you got to accommodate that. So it would be tough.
Yeah, no, I think right now that's what they're trying to figure out. As we continue to grow and continue to figure out how do we make our niche in the NBA.
Yeah.
I think that's why we're trying to go over to China, go over to India, going over to different countries that do have a huge base that if you do get like different AU programs or different like organizations to buy in and say, hey, look, we love what you're doing. Here's X amount of dollars to help you guys and fund you guys to grow even more exponentially.
Mm-hmm.
That would be key. That would be key for Q4 and as us to grow as a brand. But all it takes is just one big move to make us like try to take the next step and try to get up there with I feel like with like right now you got the Antas, you got the Li Nings, you got those brands that are kind of like right above us.
Yeah, I think Antas slept on too. They got Clay over there. They got Clay, so there's There's a couple of them. What do you think? All right, let me rephrase this for you. What do you think is the next step for Q4?
I think the next step is, I would say signing a big name, but I won't even say sign a big name right now because if we don't have the product, like I think, like you said, like if we're able to have X amount of product, like product that's accessible to the fans, to anybody that says, hey, look, I want to just try your product out. And it's right there on hand, and we're able to get it to them ASAP, and able to like try it out and say, hey, I like what you're doing.
Exactly.
I want to be a part of it. They can like turn it around real fast. I feel like being able to turn things around real fast and being able to just make the e-commerce part of this all an easy transaction.
Yeah,
I think that's our next step. Is like if we can do that, then I mean I feel like Q4 can take a huge leap. But right now, if we can't do that, then we're just going to continue to be like just, I guess you say, like trucking along, like step by step, instead of like making big leaps and bounds. Because it's like other day, like just looking at it from like a aspect outside of like looking at. So Glenn Robinson, he's on my team right now. He's with leading. He wears the way of Wade. He wears all his shoes.
Yeah.
He wears the same size as D Wade. Not saying that that's like gonna help out or anything like that, but like he has, like he was telling me, he's like he has tons of shoes, just like shoes in his garage, just sitting around. And it's like, dang, like to really think like that he has so much product just waiting to wear. He has shoes from
and that's the thing because they're right
3 years ago that he's hasn't worn yet, and he still has in his garage that he can go out there and take out. So I think if we have more time to grow, we'll be fine. I don't put it past Q4. It's like we're going to continue to grow. It just we need time. Like time's not on our side right now. And this
it's not. Yeah, it's not because because the thing is like the fact that he got 3 years of the thing is he got the 3 years of product, but that's also a China-based company, which means they got it right in their backyard. So they're like, look, we pushing these out. We sending you 100 pairs every couple months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what y'all are up against is just product. That's what y'all are up against. So that's my thoughts on it. Yeah.
And I mean, hey, all I can say is I'm doing my best to try to promote the brand as much as possible. That's why I'm like, I feel like every game I'm coming with like a different customized shoe to try to blow it up, trying to make this like into something that's going to like, hey, one day looking back and like, man, like I really did that. I really changed like how Q4 really looked at how players could be successful in this league. And I think the more successful I'm on the court, the more successful Q4 is, more successful like our whole as a brand is. And that's why I think each one of us, like me, Etuan, and Darren are trying to do is like, hey, every game is another chance for new fans to see what we have on our feet and what is good and what's bad, you know?
Definitely. And I don't want to, and I'm not knocking Q4 or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? My thing is I just think that the other companies that we just mentioned, they have upper advantage right now because of the demographic and where they are. You know what I'm saying? That's all it comes down to. But at the end of the day, you're putting on for Q4. You're investing in Q4, so you got to continue to just do what you can do. I think the customizations that you're getting done, those are definitely putting Q4 on the map because a lot of people are talking about it. So the best promotion is word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? So continue to do what you're doing, and you definitely are putting them on the map. So that's definitely something that you got to be proud of, bro.
Yeah. All right. What's your next topic?
My next topic, I wanted to talk about what you thought about the NBA taking away branding. You know, different players, you know, they have brands like Big Baller Brand, you know, how they want everything covered up and stuff like that. What is your thoughts about the NBA trying to block the Supremes and different things that can happen to open different avenues for different companies in the NBA?
That's a great topic because right now, I mean, like you said, like Supreme, like it's tatted on people.
That's what I'm saying. So
you think about like Jordan is tatted on people, like different brands are tatted on different guys, and I'm shocked to see that the NBA is taking it that far to say, all right, well, you got to cover this up so you can't bring brand awareness to this different brand because at the end of the day, like that's not going to drive brand awareness to like, all right, he wearing a Supreme tattoo on his calf. Man, I'm gonna go out there and find some Supremes and get that. That's not gonna drive awareness or it kind of sucks for Lonzo because that's his family brand.
Yeah.
And he can't even rock the tattoo on his arm without covering it up. So that sucks. That sucks to begin with because this is family brand. And then you look at guys like Gortat. Like Gortat has a
he had the jump man.
He got the jump man on the back of his calf. Like
yep.
I mean, different guys that have different tattoos on their bodies, and nobody says nothing about that. But when it comes to like guys that like have gotten recent tattoos,
yeah,
it's like a huge like statement or like a huge like uproar about it. So I think that they shouldn't do that. I think the NBA needs to take that restriction off and really like be more lean. But I mean they've done it with the shoes. The sneakers guys are wearing whatever they want on the court.
Yeah.
And are really customizing however they want, whatever colorway.
Mm-hmm.
So why can't they do that with the restriction on the tattoos? I mean,
yeah, I definitely agree with you.
It's all about the players. It's all about the players and whatever the players want. I feel like that's how it should go.
Yeah, it's a players' league, so I feel like if it's tatted on them, like they should be able to, as long as they don't got no cuss words or anything crazy or something disrespecting, whatever. I think it should be okay. At the end of the day, maybe that player like Lonzo, he's invested in the big baller brand. You know what I'm saying? So if they're invested in something, they want to be able to express what their brand is and express who they are as people. So I'm all for it. And same thing, like with the Supreme sleeves and stuff like that. Like the NBA doesn't want any of that stuff. Like so, it's a tricky situation and subject. Because I feel like I'm definitely gonna piggyback off you. I think that the NBA should allow those NBA players to do as they want. It's a players' league. Usually, Adam Silver listens to the players, so that was something I would definitely want to get your take on because I know it's something that's really, really hot in the NBA right now. Another thing that was hot in the NBA this week too was that fight. Tell me about what you thought about that fight the other night between Rondo and CP3 and just your thoughts on it. When I saw it, I was like, "Whoa, this is crazy." Because we haven't seen that. We haven't seen punches really thrown. Usually NBA, you're NBA players, so y'all huff and puff, but that's about it. But to see some punches thrown. Just your thoughts on that. Your initial thoughts on that when you saw it.
No, it was it was crazy to see because, like you said, we haven't seen a fight. I'll probably say in the last 5 to 6 years we haven't seen a actual fight on the court.
That's what I'm saying. It's been a minute, man. I feel like they gave us more action than Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. I mean, you got Floyd Mayweather on the sideline clapping like he seen the roar.
That's what he said. He was right there chilling. I'm like, man, they throwing more punches than you have.
Right. He out there ducking and dodging. So to see that, I mean, I know it was like number one, it's kind of bad for the NBA to see guys on the court fighting, but at the same time, actually, like as a fan, like looking at it from an outside perspective, I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the fight. I think that I mean, number one, Rondo. I think he's the one that started it all. He spit in Chris Paul's face. Chris Paul, once he put his hand in his face, I mean, he shouldn't have done that. I mean, but it's tough. It's tough in the heated moment. I know as an NBA player, when you're in the heated moment and somebody does that, that's like the ultimate sign of disrespect. Somebody spit in your face. Somebody put your hand in your face, or if somebody slaps you, then that's three signs of disrespect. And once he spit in his face, then I mean, I think that he had to do something. If he would have just walked off and then been complaining, and then like it would have brought in the referees, I think nothing would have got done. He would have been looked down upon. So I think both of them kind of like handled it the right way, but it's tough to see a fight like that. I know a lot of people are like kind of like down about the NBA like fighting out there on the court, but at the same time, I mean, It's tough. It's tough. Like in a heated moment, that's a tough scenario to go through.
As a fan, on the outside looking in, who won the fight?
I don't know. I don't know if I should say. I don't know. I mean, I think.
I'm going Rondo on this one.
Yeah. I think it's tough to say. It's tough, bro. It's tough.
It's tough. All right, we'll leave it at that.
I don't want to say, man. I ain't gonna say.
All right. We'll leave it at that. But for me, from the outside looking in, I went Rondo on that one. I just think with the first connect,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once he connected with that, and then CP hit him back, but then Rondo still stuck in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Chris Paul, I'm not gonna lie, Chris Paul was shocked that he swung. So.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I had to give it to Rondo, because it was like, oh snap, he really just knocked. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I gotta go Rondo on that one. I love both of them though. Those are both two of my favorite point guards and stuff like that. It's been brewing over the years, even back then when they had trade talks between those two, with trading Rondo for CP3 and all that stuff, and a whole bunch of stuff back in Boston. So I get it, but I love both guys. It was just one of those situations where it just got real heated, and nobody expected that to happen. I don't even think security did, because they got out there late. So my thing is, at the end of the day, I love both point guards, and both of them definitely give me great interviews. So I would, like I said, I would say Rondo because of the initial. He made that effort to actually go out of his way and swing. But they both connected. So if we're keeping it 100, they both connected and they both got their point across, like you said.
Yeah. No, I think it was a good one.
It'll be talked about.
Yeah, it'll be talked about for a long time.
Yeah, it definitely will. So, what's your next topic?
Yeah, my final topic. I know this is like with the restriction of like the kicks. I know all three of my topics kind of been like similar.
Definitely.
But like with the restrictions being off, and the kicks, like you look at like the different kicks of like the brands, like you look at like Kyrie, you look at PG, you look at Russ, you look at those guys, like they have different colorways and different like styles coming out.
Yeah.
Like when you look at those kicks compared to like the customization of like the different brands, like with me, like Q4, like I'm doing like customizations. You look at who else is doing a lot of different customizations. I don't know. Like, I mean, a couple of the Nike guys, a couple of the Jordan guys, a couple of the leading guys, like customize their kicks.
Yeah.
Do you think like regular kicks, like with the brands doing like customizing in house, is better, or you think like doing it like the old fashioned way of getting it customized by different like artists and like putting their own artists like onto shoes?
Yeah, I feel like looking at the direction that Nike's about to take with Nike basketball, I feel like they're gonna try to take away that customization aspect. You know what I'm saying? They want to make sure that everything's in house. They know what people they know. The thing about Nike is they're always watching what's hot in the streets. You know what I'm saying? They always out there air in tune to the culture. And when it comes to the customizations, like over the past year, like the customizations have been killing it. You know what I'm saying? And and I think that Nike definitely noticed that and was like, you know what, we need to start putting a little flavor, on our shoes and give different colorways that really stand out to the point that they don't need to be customized. Right. So I think that's the direction they're taking. I do love the customization though, because that gives, like, for instance, with your shoe, that's showing your personality on the court. You know what I'm saying? Right, and it's giving a different aspect. As in Q4, they might just be like, here's some blanks. Hey, you can do whatever you want with them. You still got your shoe, but the blank shoe are all white. All white Q4 shoes not going to get your point across. So the fact that you can add your own flavor to it, get the X-Men or, get the Philly Godparents and all that stuff, that's basically bringing your personality out. So I think sometimes when the Nike and the Adidases and the Li-Nings and the Answers and everybody like that, when they do it in-house, they try to do it in-house. But the thing is, a lot of people don't know that they got to go through a process with that cartoon or with that company to actually make things happen. Like when I was talking to some of the Nike reps when I was in Portland, they told me it took over 4 months to get the PlayStation Paul George collab down.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? So it takes time for those certain shoes to come to life because they got to go through a process to make things happen.
Yeah, they got to talk to PlayStation. They got to talk to.
You got to talk to the players. You got to talk to Sony PlayStation. You got to go through. All right, who's gonna get how's the profit gonna be split? How's the promotion gonna be put out there? Who's gonna post this on their site? Who's gonna post this on their Instagram, their social media, whatever? There's a whole process behind it. As in when you're doing it with the blank canvas, like how you have it with the Q4 with your shoe and your signature line, you get it done straight the way you want it, and you're like, all right, let's keep it moving.
Right.
So there's a lot of stuff that, matter of fact, I'm gonna drop this gem on you. They had a Nike, they were gonna do a Nike PG NFL and like do like a pack that was like all made after all of his teams that he loved. But the thing is, you can't, once you're trying to make it with those different teams, they got trademarks too that they want to get profitable off of too. So you're going through all of those teams. So you can't, the NFL, the MLB, and the NBA, it's like you can't, with all the brands and how they're making money in their trademark, all the brands want to get money, so they had to scrap that because they're like, hey, you know what, we can't do it.
I wonder if that is that the same with like customizing, because I haven't heard anything about like if a guy comes on the court and like has to customize, but he has like all Saints, all whatever, like
see, and that's the thing, because it's like, I do wonder. Nobody's done that. Yeah, so, because that would be tough, because then the team could be like, hey, whoa.
Right.
So, but then if you look at it, the cartoons could do that too. I mean, if you really want to get into it, like I think they really, like if you, for instance, like with the X-Men still got movies coming out. They could be like, look, we don't want none of that on the court. What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
So people don't realize that there's a long process, because I'm pretty sure Nike's had a whole bunch of ideas and stuff, and there's a whole bunch of ideas that's probably got scrapped because of the fact that you got to go through trademarks, logistics, the business side, marketing, all that stuff, And Nike, what Nike does with their signature lines is when they got an idea, they make sure that idea is big. Like how the PlayStation was all set up, like they had the PlayStation promotion, they had the gamer tag code on there so you can get the theme. Like they go all in. So it's like, they're not trying to collab with somebody if they can't do it big. The same way with Virgil. You know what I'm saying? With the Off-White series. Yeah. With the collab, they go big or they don't do it at all.
Right.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on that?
No, I think it's, man, it's crazy to think that if a brand like you said, like an Xbox, right?
Yeah.
Xbox wants to partner with like another player in the NBA. So right now, I remember last year they came out with Steph came out with a shoe from Under Armour that was only for Steph.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, does that mean that Xbox only can associate with guys like Steph Curry, since they were like the Under Armour team, or like guys like DeLon Wright or guys like that are on the Under Armour team, and it's the only people they can like be a part of?
That's something I would want to know.
Yeah, it's like, are they locked into like that? Because I know like with PG, I just saw like a picture with like him coming out with the PlayStation 1, like when the first PlayStation came out, he's coming out with a colorway like that, similar. Yeah. So it's like, is that gonna be like the only person that can wear like PlayStation shoes?
Well, there's other players around the court. The other players around the league wear the PlayStation stuff.
Like wear the PlayStation, like the shoe. You talking about the shoes, or saying they wear like they can like customize like their own shoe and have PlayStation on it?
I've seen them wearing the shoes. I haven't seen anybody do like a customized with the PlayStation or anything on it though. So that's something I do want to see, because a lot of these people that are doing customizations, you know what I'm saying, it's usually cartoons or something like that. Something that can't really be touched, I feel, unless somebody big enough was like, you know what, all right, we got to scrap this, you know. And that's the same thing for instance, with the music, when Meek Mill and Drake were going at it, Meek Mill came back at Drake with the Undertaker theme music. Remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
And then the WWE came out the cut and was like, nah, take that down.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, if they're not getting any money off of it, you know, or if that company that you're trying to collab with on the court isn't profiting off of it, I think they can reach out.
Yeah. No, it's I guess it's the same thing with like with Instagram. It's like if a person tried to post a video with like some music in it, they can say, hey, take that down. Like, I didn't approve of that. Or
that's true. Yep.
Same thing with like if say like they put up a picture that say, hey, I want to promote that brand. It's like, hey, we didn't approve of that, so take that down. So I guess it's the same thing with players in the NBA, but like you said, I haven't seen anybody with like PlayStation and Xbox other than Stephen, Paul George.
Yeah.
Where other players in the league can wear the shoes, but like they're associated with PG, they're associated with Steph, and then from then on, like it's like if a brand's associated with a different player, like if they customize it, I guess it's okay, but I haven't seen nobody customize it, so I don't know. That might be an interesting topic to see later on down the road, and I'll customize a pair and then.
Yeah. I think, hey, you know what? I think you should just break the barrier. And if I was you, because the mismatch is in style now. KD's mismatching the sneakers and stuff. What I would do if I was you, I'd do a Q4 Xbox on one shoe and then PlayStation on the other shoe.
That sounds like a good theme right there. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like.
Hopefully Q4 is listening in and they hear the idea.
Yeah, man, for real. I think that'd be dope, man. Do a PlayStation and Xbox Q4 where you have it mismatched, and it's like you're hitting both avenues on. You know what I'm saying? You're hitting both gaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? So I think that'd be huge right there. That could be groundbreaking in itself because a lot of people don't want to admit that they play the other system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you're right. And I mean, I know for a fact I play both systems. So
see, and I play both systems. But if you was to go with one, what you rocking with?
I mean, I've been with PlayStation way longer, but I mean, I love Xbox though. I'm not gonna lie. Xbox has a lot of different a lot of different games that PlayStation doesn't have, and it's the same way going other ways. So I'll probably go Xbox. You'll
go Xbox, and for me, I would go PlayStation. And I've been with PlayStation since Sony PlayStation 1 and all that. So I definitely would go PlayStation for me. So, you know what I'm saying? But everybody still plays both, but they got that one that's better. So if you wear a shoe, if you have a pair of shoes that you rock on the court that has one shoe PlayStation, the other one Xbox, and you could just call it, you could just call it breaking ground.
Breaking ground, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would call it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, there's people that are in the middle that don't know which side to be on.
Right.
You feel me? So you splitting the line in between.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what I would do. So.
Hey, you give me new ideas, bro. I
got a lot of ideas for Q4, man. I hope they listening, man, because they need to take me in on the team, man. We'll make something happen. You know what I'm saying?
In fact, we need as many people as we can. We got to get a trainer. We're gonna have a on staff trainer soon, man. Luke Cooper, man. Make sure you guys check him out, man.
Okay.
He'll be on there.
Yeah, man. He gonna
be on the Q4 team soon. I'm trying to make the deal happen.
Okay, yeah. Well, if y'all need, like I said, man, Q4 need anything, if my man's is listening, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you need anything, holla at me. Sneak Reporter, I got you. It's nothing to me. But any games you've been playing lately? What you been playing lately? You know, while y'all been in season, if you could break a game in, what you been playing?
To be honest with you, I only been on Madden and 2K. That's the only two games I've been on. I'm trying
same.
I'm trying to get my so you know I got my creative guy. He has my face, has my body, everything on the game. And then like if I go in the park, they have like the NBA logo over top of my head, so it's dope to see that. But at the same time, I got to get my ratings up. So right now I'm at 88.
So you got the logo over your head.
Yeah, I got the logo over top of my head. So yeah,
right, so we're gonna have to go in the park, man. I'm trying to get some more clout.
Yeah. So I'm
about to follow you in there.
I gotta get my ratings up before I go in there. I'm not going out there trying to get killed, you know.
You got a little kid that's 11. Hey man, I beat Langston Galloway.
Right. Look, I'm sure. Look, the other day I was playing Madden against a kid, and he on there talking trash. I'm like, man, look, I'm gonna bust you up, man, real fast.
Oh man, that's funny, man. That's pretty funny right there. What's the worst trash talk you got on 2K or Madden?
It actually, like I said, like the kid I played the other day in Madden, like he was actually talking a lot of trash, and like it was like a lot of trash talk, but then at the same time he was like, once I started beating him in the game, then he kind of like, yeah, man, I literally just started playing the game, and then forcing like, man, my parents are gonna probably make me get off the game soon, so if I have to quit, man, I'm sorry. I'm like, bro, you were just talking crazy 2 seconds ago, and then you want to be all like shy and upset. So it's funny to hear like the kids on there, man. They're funny. They're funny to play against.
That's pretty funny, man. You had anything else you want to talk about, bro?
No, I think we talked about everything tonight. Look, it's a blessing to be on here with you again. Second episode. Make sure you guys check us out. Check me out on YouTube, LG Kicks TV. Mm-hmm. Check me on Instagram. I got Lane Galloway 10, LG Kicks 9. Check me out on Twitch, Lane Galloway 10. Twitter, Lane Galloway 10. So make sure you guys check me out. Hey, Trav, tell them where they can find you at.
Oh, man, I'm sneak reporter on everything, man. I'm still laughing about that little kid. But I'm sneak reporter on everything, man. Twitter, Instagram. You can find me on Sneak Reporter on YouTube. So it's just a blessing, man. Definitely an honor to be doing this with you, man. Episode 2, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to episode 3, and we gotta just continue to give the people what they want, man. We making some moves, man. I looked on iTunes earlier, man. Our popularity was all the bars, so that was really good. You know what I'm saying?
Good, then. That's good to hear. Now make sure